excuse me, I left off at legs underneath. I had to take care of a rider emergency, which is why we have basic rules of safety. So now, Susan, I saw with you and you're dropping your irons and walking and trotting the circles and quarter line, coming down the quarter line, using a lateral aid in the corner, a leg yield. That was awesome. And coming down the center to C, and the 20-meter circle you did in the middle of the ring, as well as at A and C. And I think this is great. I mean, you are doing fantastic. Now, I not to go off topic, but the basic knowledge of horsemanship, such as tacking up, especially at the age of 16, you can brush your horse and tack your horse and know parts of tack, as well as act around the horse. And this is you, Susan. You have spotted, or I have spotted a person, rather, Susan, who knows their stuff. They know how to girth up. They know how to put a standing martingale on and position the saddle correctly on the horse's back. You see these things, and I can go out to the ring confidently and know that you have some experience. You do have some experience. And again, you will be, I will be rather, as your instructor, style, less intimidated. Yes, an instructor can get intimidated, which is totally wrong. And I can just start evaluating you, Susan, and that's how it's going. I walked into the ring, and after tacking and acting around the horse, etc., I was able to start evaluating you. Okay, to be honest, it looks like you need a little more help. Let's do a few circles back at the walk. Now you have to leave the rail. You have to decide without being hesitant, and you have to go towards the middle, the center of the ring, riding a completely round circle and returning to the rail again, still maintaining or riding in the same, or obviously the same direction. To do this, you have to sit up tall. You have to sit up straight. And if you know where those seat bones are, do you know where your seat bones are? Okay. Now you keep both seat bones with equal pressure. You want to look where you want to go, and you want to keep your shoulders open and kind of in view slightly. And you want to keep the horse going by gently increasing the pressure with your legs. You want to use just a little pressure with the reins, and then use those legs, your legs, to steer. Okay, you're listening. You are listening. Marvelous. That was a pretty good circle. A pretty good circle. Now, I see that I need to teach you how to reverse. Now, you want to turn off the rail going toward the center of the ring, and then you want to go right back to the rail going the opposite direction. Now, the technical horseman term for that is half circle reverse or half turn. Okay, fabulous. There's something else I want to teach you, something fun, since we're doing schooling figures here. All right, so I will admit our ring is not big enough, so we have to do a smaller figure 8 by going across the arena in the center. A smaller figure 8 is constructed starting down the center line. So go ahead and ride straight to the center of the arena. You know the center line, so I don't have to discuss that. And find a good spot, a good marker to be your personal start and finish point. It's really just making a circle in one half of the arena, going back to the center point you picked. You go straight, you keep the horse straight for 2 strides, and then you make a mirror or matching circle in the opposite direction, going back to the center point to finish. Can you do that? Seeing I've taken your stirrups away. Okay, you're beating me at this. Nah. Let's see. Okay, there you're coming through. Okay. Fantastic. Now, I don't know if I'm unique or not. Nevertheless, I think you should learn how to properly do a serpentine. Now, a serpentine is a snaking-like figure that has half circles to the left and right. And it's connected by a straight line, and that is why I ask you in it to go across, because of the straight line. You go across the ring. Okay, so start a serpentine. Like I said, going across, but not yet. Start on a short end, so track left. Now continue through a medium or medium-sized half circle to the left, and then you want to switch and go right across the arena for a few strides, and at X you're going to switch your diagonal. After, make a matching half circle to the right. Okay, here it is. Go straight across the center, then make an additional half circle to the left, and so on. For as long as you have space, and forgive me for the lack of space, but we can do it. We did the figure 8 and we can do the serpentine. Did you see that? Outstanding. Okay, now I'm going to take you back to the trot, back to an advanced circle with no stirrups. A circle is round, not oval or pear-shaped. I haven't seen this problem with you, but I'd mention it. Pick a starting and finishing point, a quarter point, a halfway point, and a 3/4 point. Now you want to look ahead just and only about a quarter of the way ahead as you continue to ride through that circle. You want to hit those points, and when you hit those points, you're certain to finish by going right back to your start-finish point. It's an advanced instruction for an advanced circle, but it really is that simple. Now, I'm not done yet. Now you're still on your circle. I want you to ask your horse to bend evenly around your circle, which is not something I asked before, and keep your speed using your leg, weight, and rein aids. Careful, your horse isn't balanced enough for a small circle. He's a very valuable school horse, but he's an older horse with experience, and there may be a tad bit problem with the joints. Okay, I saw that, and all I have to say is perfect. Okay, let's see. Don't worry. The first lesson is always a lot of evaluation. Seeing, Susan, what you can do with your body and the horse, the control that the horse has. Based upon what we've just done, I'm going to let you canter. I am going to let you canter. Yay! 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 Wee! 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 Remember this. It's almost a swing feeling with the hips that you are going to feel. Sit tall. Shorten your reins for control. You don't want them tight and pulling back. You want to use leg squeezes, especially on this horse. He's a bit lazy to wake him up. He'll want to go faster when you do. He'll want to go to a fast walk or a slow sitting trot. Now the canter requires more energy, but if he trots faster, if you are posting, he won't be ready and he's just gonna keep trotting faster. Do not post. Post equals trot faster. Do not post. Post equals trot faster. You want to bring your outside leg back a couple inches, not by the flank. You want to give squeezes or nudges to your horse's side. You need a firm leg. He's lazy. Cluck. And give the voice command, canter. You want to relax your hands for his cantering. Do not pull back on the reins as he starts to canter, because he will stop cantering. This is what he's taught. Keep your hands down on your horse's neck for stability. You can even grab mane, or better yet, use a neck strap. And I used the USPCD level beginner manual to help with the canter departure signal because of KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And you're not stupid. You're going to stay tall with your upper body. I'm going to keep the inner thigh tight and close to the saddle, because our horses are experienced. There's no need for going through long manipulations with the aids, because with this cue, we don't have to go over it and go over it. There's steady contact, there's a soft elbow. Your hands are not manipulating with anything, So this is your first lesson with canter. We are starting at the beginning of winter, not before show season. So I want you to pick up the canter and I want you to remember that we are at the beginning of winter and not to rush this horse or rush yourself. Okay, and when you're ready, I want you to pick up the canter. Okay, now I see here that he has listened to the canter departure signal, no manipulations. I want you to keep your upper body back. You are tending to hunch forward and also lean back behind the motion. If you didn't notice, correct that. So get down back to a trot and a walk, and a fast walk or a slow sitting trot. I want you to try the canter once more. Our lesson is coming to a close soon. Oh, great! Wonderful! Wonderful! Okay, Susan, give your horse a pat. And I'm going to tell you that as lessons progress, this walk, trot, canter, equitation medal is going to be hard work. It would be beneficial to ride twice a week and do lots of strength stuff at home. I would recommend a Fit to Ride Briar State University consultation with me for that upper level strengthening that riders look for so much, that kicks the butt of the beginner gym work. Okay, Susan, next time I want you to tack up and groom on your own so you don't lose the riding time. I just don't want you sitting on the phone here, that's all. If you could put the equipment away and keep the grooming stall clean. And remember, after this lesson where you did great with your first canter depart, nothing in horseback riding just happens. We are going to achieve, I am certain of that with today's lesson. With that, give your horse a long rein around the ring twice and take care of his aftercare, and I will see you in the office. Great job.